Happy days. Guess who's in the driveway today? It's the Glovebox. It is your subscription box. Clean, drive, refill. You order it, glovebox.com. Pick your subscription. They send you a box of high quality detail and goodies once a month. So, and this box is the July box, and it's real special. Why is it special? Because here at the house, me and Eddie decided to team up with our boys Brad and Fred over at Glovebox, and we got some special surprises in here. So let's just crack it open, get the unboxing, and check what you're getting in the Glovebox detail box. So first off, very nicely packaged with some nice brown paper. Good job, boys. First up, you're getting our House of Rags branded detailing brushes.
Nice open.
And it is the boar's hair variety, so you can get some good scrubbing on.
Beautiful.
You get the large brush and you get the small brush. So double brushes in the Glovebox box. And what's that going to team up with? It's going to team up with that interior sword to clean some interiors for you. Interior sword is our designated interior cleaner. You can use it straight, you can dilute it 5-to-1, you can dilute it 10-to-1, depending on the level of soilage in the vehicle. For carpet and upholstery, I recommend straight. It has some fantastic high quality ingredients that make it a very powerful carpet cleaner, and once it dries, it neutralizes itself in the material and it leaves behind some anti-staining properties to the carpet and upholstery. 5-to-1 is kind of your medium strength cleaner, and 10-to-1 is kind of your quick detailer, maintenance, wipe down. And Sword does have UV inhibitors that kind of conditions that surface. Wherever you're touching, Sword leaves behind some UV inhibitors and a little conditioning effect, but not a darkening effect, just a conditioning effect, because it does have the UV inhibitors are just a natural type of conditioner. Next up, we also have the towel that you can use for your quick wipe downs with Sword. So we got the brushes to agitate, we got the towel to mop up. This towel is the Jobber 365 GSM edgeless. It has a dual pile weave. I like to use the plush side for textured surfaces like your door cards, dashboards. It does a really good job getting in there. And then you can use low pile side, wipe down navigation screens, windows. You can use it as a glass towel with this low pile side. So it's just an all-around great towel that can be used interior or exterior. It can also be a coating leveling towel. The Jobber can do it all right? That's why we call it the Jobber. Pretty straightforward there. Next up, moving on to the exterior, we got that Bugs Dirt exterior. The BDE from Detail Co. is your designated bug remover, tar remover, dirt remover. So I made this chemical to fix the hardest areas to clean around the vehicle, whether it's tires, bugs on the front, the tar. That's the three main places you hear people say, how the heck do you get that clean? How do you get all the bugs off? BDE makes it simple for anybody and everybody. You can use it straight if you want it to. I like to dilute it at least 3-to-1. It stretches out the product and it still does a fantastic job. 5-to-1 for medium to light jobs, especially coated vehicles. You can go all the way down to 10-to-1 with it if you want to on a coated vehicle for sure. But to make sure you get those bugs off straight, or 3-to-1 is going to do it to it with the BDE. You'll see that in action. And finally, the last chemical in the box is Hard Wash. Hard Wash is our high pH soap pre-foam, or you can use it as a bucket soap. 2 to 3 ounces in about 4 gallons of water is going to do it to it. It's nice and slick for you. It can be used as a wheel and tire cleaner at a 5-to-1 dilution, and the foam cannon at a 10-to-1 dilution. It can be your pre-foam. This can be a bug remover too at that 5-to-1 dilution as well. So at 5-to-1, it has a variety of different uses. At 10-to-1, it's that foaming pre-soak. Does a great job, especially on coated vehicles, without damaging the protective layer underneath, made with cosmetic grade surfactants. Our chemist even likes to use it if his hands get real dirty in the lab. This is his hand soap in the laboratory. So Hard Wash is a fantastic, fantastic cleaner. And that's going to round out the glove box. You also get the nice little nifty glove box instruction that come with every glove box. And it's the step-by-step guide that will take you to where you need to go to find all those detailed instructions from the Glovebox team. So there you go. That is the Glovebox box for this month of July 2025. You get the detail coat chemicals from Sword to handle interiors with the brushes and the Jobber 365. Remove some bugs with BDE and clean your wheels and tires and foam on your vehicle and wash your car with hard wash. Make sure you get that deep clean. All right, so in today's wash, we're going to use the little BDE, then we're going to put hard wash in the foam cannon and the bucket. We're going to use those to clean the exterior. Next video, I'll show you how to use Sword. If you haven't seen those videos yet, I have a couple Sword videos on my channel, so you can go check them out. But we'll use that. We'll go ahead and use it today too. How about that? All right, let's get to it. First way I like to use Bugs Dirt Exterior BD from Detail Co. is a tire prep. All you do is spray on that tire. Let it go to eating. You're going to see it do some tremendous work very quickly as it breaks down any old tire dressings and any dirt on that tire, especially when you get to brushing. Foams up really nice, so you can put it in your foamer. You can run it in 5-to-1 dilution in your IK sprayer. I recommend the IK ALK Foam Pro 12, and it could double as your wheel and tire cleaner and go ahead and knock this whole section out for you. But there you go, BDE doing its thing on them tires. Let's rinse it off. The next area BDE specializes in is the traffic film across the side of the panel. You can see it's real caked on here. And if there's tar in this traffic film, BDE does a great job of breaking down that tar and softening it up before the wash process. And after the wash process, you can even use it as a tar remover. A little dab into a towel, rub, and that tar should come right off. So you just spray the lowers. Let that set about 20 seconds, 20-30 seconds. And now you're ready to high pressure rinse, and you're going to knock off a huge chunk of dirt off the sides of your vehicle. Next spot is bugs. Bugs can be a problem for everybody. Don't pull out the Scotch-Brite pad. Don't pull out, anything abrasive just yet. You got to use a little BDE to loosen these up and get as many off the surface as possible. Then you can proceed with your normal wash procedure. We've got hard wash in the box, so it's even going to help the bugs out for sure. We kind of made this box for some dirty cars out there. So you can see zoomed in here, we got all kind of bug contamination on our front bumper. So we're going to show you a little bit of that 50-50. We're just going to spray BDE. Down half the front here. We're going to let that soak about 60 seconds, and then we're going to high pressure rinse off. All right, and we rinse off. So you can see with an application of BDE, you got kind of the 50-50 here, where the side we didn't treat still has a bunch of these heavy bug contaminations, and then the side we did treat has a couple left over, but a larger chunk definitely removed off the surface. And your wash mitt with hard wash will definitely finish these guys off. Or you can spray a little extra BDE and just do it again until sufficient enough bugs have been removed to your liking. All right, now we've pre-treated it with Bugs Dirt Exterior, knocking off the most kind of organic bugs, traffic film contamination off the vehicle. Now we're going to do a hard wash foam rinse foam. So hard wash likes to be diluted about a 10-to-1 dilution in the foam cannon. Today we're using that Quiver foam cannon. And then you need just an ounce or two. I have about half a bucket of soap here, so 1, 2 ounce. That's about all we need for today's quick wash. That is not the cap for that. That's the cap for that. All right, cool. And in the IK Foam Pro 2 out version, because we are using a high pH soap here, and it doesn't dilute the pH value of our chemical. Hard wash stays around a 12 pH, so the blue alk is a more necessary sprayer than the black, which holds a range from about pH of 1 to a pH of 11. So hard wash is a little extra notch above what the black IKs should be able to handle. We're gonna do about a 5-to-1 dilution in our IK Foam Pro 2 Alks. And this is our wheel and tire cleaner. So you can prep the tire with BDE and clean the rest of the wheel with hard wash, especially if you have a more protected surface. Hard wash will clean that wheel and tire for you the rest of the way after you do that initial cleaning BDE on the tire to knock them old. Especially if you have like that dealership dressing, BDE first is going to eat at it real good, and hard wash following up is going to finish the job. All right, hard wash, 5-to-1, IK out. We already did 1 round of the tire with the BDE. We're going to use hard wash as our highly lubricating wheel and tire cleaner. So we're going to let this sit and see what it does to this tire, see if we get some good browning action going on even after cleaning with BDE. We might not. BDE might have done its job and completely stripped the tire. But other than that, you can see you're going to get nice clean time, nice foamage.
And a nice smell.
And a nice smell. Yes, hard wash is going to give you also a nice pleasant scent. BDE has a little bit of fume to it, so we'll get in here, scrub these fender wells with our hard wash. Next up, we'll agitate that tire. You can see our foam is pretty much still white because BDE did such a good job of stripping the tire. And look at this, even with agitation, if you're getting white foam like this, that's a clean tire. The tire's real clean. So BDE did an excellent job on that first round.
That's all you're gonna need.
Wheel Woolly hard wash is really lubricated, so it's going to be excellent, especially on these gloss black wheels. Got a little tighter caliber there. Guess what? We got a Wheel Woolly for that. Pull it out, give it a little agitation. In case that big one missed something. All right, we did the pre-treating with BDE. We did the wheels and tires with BDE and hard wash. Now it's time for the whole vehicle pre-soak with hard wash 10-to-1 in our Quiver foam can. Let's check it out. So where hard wash excels is it's going to attack that rest of the organic contamination on the entire vehicle now. So we're not sitting there spraying, BDE or even hard wash in the IK sprayer. Put it in the foam cannon, soak the whole vehicle, and now it's going to work attacking all the kind of looser contamination. If we got any of the stuck-on bugs that BDE may have missed, now hard wash is going to town on them as well. The traffic film that may still be down the side or in the back of the vehicle is getting broken down, and we give hard wash 60 seconds, then we rinse off, and this vehicle is going to be just about clean. Alrighty, hard wash has done its job. About 60 seconds of dwell time. It's broke down that organic contamination on the surface of our vehicle. Now we just rinse it off, top to bottom. Now you can see I didn't chase after every speck of soap on the surface. Just knocked off a bunch of that grit and that grime. And now we contact wash. I like to do a light little foam of hard wash again, but you can do whatever you'd like. Go straight into contact wash because it should be relatively clean paint at this point. And now it's contact wash. Just another light layer, doesn't need to be for the IG. We're foaming for the monies in this video. Boom. And now you do your contact wash with a premium microfiber mitt, hard wash in the bucket, super lubricated, get to work. Straight line motions, people, no swirlies, nothing like that. Straight line. After you hand wash, now it's time for that final rinse, and then you'll dry, and then you're done thoroughly washing your car. All right, it's hot. Look, gotta stay hydrated. All right, look, we covered it. All right, we covered the wash, the pre-wash, BDE. This box for Glovebox was for dirty cars. All right, got your BDE. If you got a lot of bugs, a lot of traffic film, then you foam with hard wash. Get it as clean as you can before you touch it. That's all we got for this one. I'll do sword another day. I got a couple videos on it. Go check it out. But we'll be back on the next one with that sword. Till then, go subscribe to Glovebox. Get your detail code box. There's a little coupon in there for you too, for when you need to restock. All right. Dirty box, dirty glove box is what I'm calling this one. This is for the dirty boys. All right, go check it out. BDE hard wash is how you use them.